I sent my daughter upstairs to get my house shoes, and she came back the first time and said she didn't see them. She went back upstairs the second time, and a few minutes later, we realized the house was on fire. And so I tried to go up there to get her out, but I couldn't get past the fire. And at that point, I knew, because I kept telling the boys to leave, they wouldn't leave. I had to make the decision to get my boys out of the house. It was real hard for them in school when they did finally go back to school. They would get into fights with other kids, and they didn't want anybody saying anything about their sister. They were very protective of her. Their grades even went down in school. And I never really thought about kids grieve also.
Dear LaToya, I miss you very much. We were so close. I thought we would never depart from each other. I have a question. How was heaven?
But you were so good.
Now, what you need to do
Who's that in the picture?
That's my brother.
Sign on there, and you can have
Oh, what's your both pieces?
Drop it in there. Yeah, you got no more left.
Children grieve differently. They don't grieve the same as you and I do. And because of that, it's hard for them to express their grief, especially if that grief has been a result of a violent crime.
The projects that we choose have to be directly related to grief, and the art allows them to redirect a lot of those negative emotions into something very positive. It helps them to cope with that anger a lot more appropriately, and to take out that anger into the art as opposed to taking it out on someone else. And actually what that art does is it empowers the children.
Things have changed since you were gone. Dad most of the time doesn't spend time with us anymore. Mom's crying whenever she thinks of you. I cry when I look at the fun things we did together. Alonzo always trying to fight someone.
The Sanctuary Project, the program, has really helped them get in touch with their feelings, their emotions, and express it in a positive way, not fighting between the two of them. I mean, they would fight between the two of them. There's a 5-year difference between them, and they would fight.
Because children grieve differently, it's very important that they have the opportunity to grieve in their own way. And when they don't have the opportunity to do that, many times they act out, they behave differently in school, they become violent themselves, or they also become victims of violence in later years.
If we could talk one more time, I would say, I love you and wish me luck on my future in college. I dropped from a 3-point to a 1-point because I couldn't believe you were gone. P.S. I know for a fact I will see you one day.
When they first come into the group, they're very loquacious, they're playing, they're talking, or they're active. And once the therapy starts, they all climb up, and it's like they can't talk anymore. It's very difficult to express grief. When they're asked, well, how are you feeling today? They can't relate to that. And we have seen when we take them to the art tables or to wherever we're doing that activity for that evening, that they open up through the art, and as they're drawing, they talk to us and tell us, this is my mom, or this is my dad, and this is what happened when they died, and they talk about it more. And they're able to express through their drawings their feelings.